Welcome everyone, this is On Just Restart. So for this video I want to pose a question to you guys. Do you think that they went with the right direction when it comes to the actual Pokemon for the new Pokemon movie, Detective Pikachu? And what I'm referring to are the actual designs. Do you think they're too realistic? Do you think they should have been more cartoony or animated? Or do you think they went with the right direction here? Do you think these realistic looking Pokemon are the right way to represent the series? Me personally, I'm actually kind of in love with the designs. I think they're really cool and they make a lot of sense. Now when I say they make a lot of sense, I mean they make a lot of sense within the real world setting. They decided to go for a live action movie for Detective Pikachu, and I think realistic looking Pokemon make sense within this setting. I think they fit really well and they fit the world, and I think it all kind of helps to immerse you within this movie, and it seems to make sense to me. That said, maybe they shouldn't have gone for a live action movie. Maybe they should have made another animated movie. While that may have been a good option, I kind of like that they have decided to go for something different here, and they're really setting themselves apart from all the different other Pokemon movies that have come out all over the years. This is something else, and it says to me that this is something bigger, and that's really exciting to me, because if this movie pans out, what does that say for other future movies that are associated with Nintendo? Like, we know there's a Mario movie in the works, we're hearing rumors about a Zelda anime on Netflix. These are all really cool things, and I would love it if Nintendo could somehow just really hit that right formula in terms of making really good movies and episodic series so we can get a whole bunch of them. What if Nintendo can become the Marvel for video games? That would be amazing. But going back to the actual realistic designs, I really do think they kind of make sense. It isn't like there are these designs that don't fit well with what the Pokemon's initial concepts were. They actually kind of do. For example, Pikachu is an oversized electric mouse, and what are we getting in the movie? Something that looks to be an oversized electric mouse. Charizard, he is a giant flaming salamander with wings, basically a dragon. And how does he look in the movie? Like a flaming dragon salamander with wings, and I think he looks pretty epic. I have seen some people say that Jigglypuff looks really creepy, Mr. Mime looks really creepy, and I've taken a look at them, and yeah, I do see that there is a bit of creepiness to them. I can see that they look like monsters, but here's the thing, Pokemon are monsters. Pokemon stands for pocket monsters. So the idea that there's a movie filled with a whole bunch of pocket monsters, well, that's what they are. So to me, I kind of like what they're going with here. I think it makes sense. I think it fits the source material. If you go back and you read the Pokedex entries for all the different Pokemon, these actual versions of the Pokemon, they fit that. Yes, they look different. They're not the animated cutesy versions that we've seen for Pokemon all throughout the years. But to me, it simply seems like a different interpretation, but it still fits the source material. With everything that we're seeing with this movie, it really does look like they did their homework with the Pokemon series. There's a lot of nods towards the Pokemon series, and this doesn't seem like a cheap sort of design for these characters. I think all of these realistic characters were carefully designed. But even though I feel that way, I think it's still important to pose the question, were these the right designs? Could they have done something differently? So if you guys think there is a better way they could have handled the designs for Pokemon and Detective Pikachu, let me know in the comments below. I'm really curious what your thoughts are on this. Maybe there is a better way they could do this. So share your thoughts in the comments below. But if you actually think these designs are great and this movie is going to be amazing, also let me know how you feel about that in the comments below. I'm really curious what you guys have to say. But anyways everyone, thank you so much for listening and watching. If you're new here and you love Nintendo content, make sure to subscribe, and if you haven't done it already, make sure to hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. But that's all for now everyone. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all really soon. Bye.